They just didn't go on the field and just wing it. I definitely think that they spend a lot of time not only on the field but in the film room. So I mean that's something that with this offense I want to do with my guys. Not only just I know everybody just talks about Jackson, but Jackson's gonna do his thing because that's who he is. And I just want to build that relationship with other guys as well. So that's something that I take the approach of, and I think that when you can think about things before you even doing it and just comes instinct, I think that's the best thing for the offense.
What do you think about the chemistry between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase?
Another thing, I mean, they're definitely both of those tandems are great. I mean, you have all type of great tandems in the league, and those are people that you look up to. Like I look up to Joe a lot, even though I don't know him, but I look up to him in this game, how he carries himself. And then Jamar just a freak athlete. He's a great player, great routes.
What makes you so? With young quarterbacks, typically coaches maybe want to stay away from middle of field throws because that's where you throw picks at. But that was something that you were very comfortable with from day one. Why are you so comfortable at such a young age throwing the ball over the middle of the field?
I mean, it's just what you see in coverage and the play call. You have to build that confidence, I feel, in practice and your preparation. Watching film, I mean, a couple teams I know I can probably get away with it sometimes. I don't think I can, you know what I mean? So it's just being smart with the ball. I mean, I got to take care of the football so we can win the game. So I think that's something I built kind of as a kid. I mean, my high school coach was here. He was kind of talking to me about that. It's kind of just like, you just got to let it rip. I mean, have confidence. And that's something that I try to pride myself in, is trying to be confident in my throws.
When you have that combined with how this offense works with the guy in the slot, when your slot is also your best weapon, I guess, like, what's on the table there when you have a quarterback who likes to throw the ball over the middle like that? You've got a slot receiver like you have in Jackson. I mean, what kind of numbers can you kind of put up with that combination?
I mean, whatever you put in the work for. I mean, I think Jackson does a great job of keeping defenses honest, and I think other guys do as well. Like Julian would do that. Last year it was Chris. I think Garrett did that, and I think this year it'll be Marvin, Bab, and Mecca and dudes like that. So, and also JB. We have a whole bunch of guys that can stretch the field, so I mean, it just makes my job kind of easier. Of course, I have to be on my point and be accurate with the ball, but I mean, those guys just help me a lot.
How are you attacking this offseason?
Have you noticed HBCUs and Eddie George, Coach Prime at Jackson State, and Notre Dame is scheduling Tennessee State next year, that they're getting more respect, profile, HBCU schools?
Yeah, I think HBCU schools have always had respect. I don't know if that was the reason why they weren't playing teams or not that are in the FBS, but I'm not sure. I mean, all that matters is that it's changing, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that happening. I appreciate the league speaking up on more minority coaches. I think that's amazing. I just think that when you have so many African-American players and minority players, that you kind of have to show respect to the older guys as well as the coaches who did it as a player. Now they can do it as a coach. So I talked to Eddie George about that a couple of days ago, and I'm actually trying to help him recruit a couple players from back home that I know of that just need opportunity. He's doing a great job over at Tennessee State. Picked up Kayvon Pope, my guy. So I mean, I definitely appreciate what the black coach is doing in the game.
How would you feel like you're attacking this offseason differently from what you were going through last year?
I'm not really attacking it different. Just trying to get better, like I always do. Just trying to take one step at a time. Just lead my guys. My job is to make everybody around me better. So that's just my approach is.
I realize that you
this year, obviously, as compared to last year. How's your relationship with him maybe evolved as well?
He's become much more mature. He knows the offense better. He's moving around the pocket more. He's getting a lot of more reps, just like being himself. I mean, I think your first year is kind of more so you're just trying to fill it out. And I think that's a good thing that he's done. And I think this year he's kind of just putting his foot down and being a leader and trying to help out with the offense and become better.
You said it's not different, but do you see it is it different to see it as a veteran, though, having been through it before and kind of knowing what to expect, especially with a guy like Devin in the room kind of experiencing everything for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, my role is just to be a big brother to them and show them guidance and show them the things that I see. Maybe it could help them. Maybe they see it different. I know Justin did that with me. I know Dwayne probably did that with his younger guys. So, I mean, I think that's just the Buckeye way. I mean, Cardell helps me now. So, I mean, I appreciate those guys for helping. So I try to do the same.
Sorry to interrupt. What do you see out of Devin over the course of these first few years?
Devin is really excited me. I think he's going to be a Buckeye great, honestly. I think he has a lot of intangibles that he has. I actually see myself in him when it comes to, like, the way he moves in the pocket, the way he throws the ball, his throwing motion. He has a lot of similarities that I have, and he runs the ball really well, too. So, just good kid, smart, appreciates the game. Really, he wants to be here, so I mean, I appreciate people like that.
CJ, when did you figure out that you were go ahead?
I think giving you more responsibilities, kind of like free staff. Ryan talked about kind of early in spring, they wanted to put more on your plate. letting you handle more stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I had responsibilities last season. I think this year I'm doing a little more, which I think which is appropriate. I think that's something that I definitely can handle. So I'm definitely just trying to get ready.